You know, sometimes guys our age have a little problem, and it's embarrassing, and I think it's time we talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? The F problem. Do you get embarrassed, or do you shut down when an F comes up? Well, let's fix that. First of all, let's back up a little bit. You can probably make it around most of these chords, the bright colored ones. E's are purple, A's are brown, D's are orange, G's are green, because I say so. Purple haze, nice warm brown sound, bright, sunny, orange. G kind of twangy, C kind of cheesy. So these are the easier chords. The cage system. Notice the guitar is organized E string, A string, D string, G string, not a B string. Now, the chords that are not in that popular, easy to work in zone are the darker side. You don't want no part of that, do you? Well, the first one you meet when you go to the dark side is the F. Then you got an A sharp or B flat, D sharp, E flat, G sharp, A flat, C sharp, D flat, F sharp, G flat, and a B. These are the kind of the big bad bully chords. Good news is the F, any of them can be shaped like an E, any of them can be shaped like an A. The two primary chords of rock and roll are E and A. So let's get you working towards all 12 keys, if that's happens to be a little hang up you have. First of all, can you find an F note? Like first string, first fret, sixth string, first fret. Pretty easy. Then there's one on third string, or a fourth string, third fret. Now, when you, well, make an E for me, would you? All right, slide that one fret up towards the body of the guitar. That's like an F. That's an E shape up one fret. So it's important to understand that. Then you have to crush down with maybe like a capo. Make that E again. And there's your F. Only problem is you can't move this around quickly enough to keep up with your chords or your song. So your hand has to be like that capo. Notice how straight the index is. Squeeze with your thumb. Index has to be really straight. When you come around here, keep that squeeze. Come on up. Thumb on the back of the neck, probably. Index straight. Make your E chord with the remaining fingers. There's your F. But the problem is a lot of people will, this is their index finger, their version of straight on the index. That's very curled. So we have to keep coming around. One thing that helps is making a space right through here. See that space? All right. So that may be really difficult. So like I say, at least find an F note. Let's make it a little easier. The root and the fifth makes a power chord, or F5. That's a F and a C. The fifth note in a C scale is C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power chord. So if you can't play the full bar chord, at least play a power chord. That's a good step towards a bar chord. Let's go index, ring, and pinky. Pinky's on the fourth string. That's that F we talked about. So you got the F, a C, and an F. F is the root, C is the fifth. Now you can hit three strings. That's a movable shape. You could go F5. Hopefully you can do that. So you might need to work on stretching out a little bit. If your hand is pretty together, we're going to have to keep pushing out. So work on expanding your hand every day. If this is not working for you, you're just going to have to hit it every day. Here's a root, fifth, root. Let's bring in middle finger on the third, which is A. The third note in an F major scale is A. That's important. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting towards the bar chord. Now, let's look at it from another way. How about index finger laying flat on two skinny strings? That's also like an F5. It's a root and a fifth, but it's inverted, so it's a C plus an F. Hey, sounds like the song. Right there, that flat shape is amazing. So I see my students do real funny things. When they see those two notes, they might come in like with two fingers. I'm like, whoa, or whoa, interesting, or this, all kinds of wacky stuff. But really, just index flat. That's part of our big fat F chord. Work on that. Remember, that's movable. All right, let's add middle finger on third string, second fret. That's an A, C, F. That's a complete F major chord. The A is in the bass, so it'll be like an F/A. That's a cool shape. So that's the high part of the F. Here's the low part. And you can eventually meet in the middle and put those two parts together. Once you learn that, remember, it's hard to get in the club, the F club, those who can play the F. But once you get there, you'll be able to start working on things like and you'll be able to play like F, F sharp G, G sharp A sharp B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E, F. It's pretty hard. So yes, it's a lot of pressure on your hand. But I think you'll do really well. So eventually your hand will get tough like a meteorite. That's a hard piece of rock or metal. Your hand has to be a hard hitting thing here. Whatever muscles and tendons and ligaments you got in your hand, they all gotta work and work fast. So you hit it every day, wake up early and just start pounding these chords and you'll have them. And you'll be able to play many, many songs. All right, that's it.